विद्या ददाति विनयम विनयाद याति पात्रताम पात्रत्वाद धर्मा प्रोन्ति धनाधैर्य ततः सुखम। अर्थात विद्या विनय देती है, विनम्रता से पात्रता, पात्रता से धन, धन से धैर्य और धैर्य से सुख की प्राप्ति होती है। In English to quote, which means as follows: knowledge makes one humble, humility begets worthiness, worthiness creates wealth and enrichment, enrichment leads to right conduct, and right conduct brings contentment. Namaskar, this is Harshit Sharma from Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh. Stepping into the 74th year of the independent Bharat, let us reconcile and recapitulate the ideals and the foundational basis of the freedom struggle of 1947. We, the people, aspired for an independent Bharat not only from the clutches and the draconian measures being imposed by the British era, but we need an independent Bharat where each and every individual as a person can exercise his right to choice without any distinction and discrimination per se. Let's remember the notions, ideas, beliefs, and the values that had been the foundational basis within the freedom fighters, that was not along the line which a normal and ordinary human being of conscience can think, but they are unique, and that is the reason why their uniqueness is still profounding and echoing in each and every part and parcel of this territory of India. Let us remember Jyotiba Phule, who, with her pertinent and persistent struggle for the female education, has brought a significant golden era in the present time, where female not only are doing very well in their respective lives, including the household, but are now competing and even beating the male counterparts in the professional life as well. There has been a saying that एकलव्य ने बिना किसी गुरु के सर्वोपरि स्थान अपनी धनुर्धर की कला में पाया, whereas Arjun, being trained by the world's best guru named as Guru Dronacharya, couldn't even aspire for what acts and actions Eklavya undertook during his archery life. Eklavya, who with his perseverance and consistency just practiced the art of archery before the statue of Guru Dronacharya without seeing him and without going into what his life was about an archer, he just continued to practice his persistence, passion, and interest for archery. That consistency, self motivation, self influential personality, which means that you are your own master and thus you need to influence, motivate yourself so as to bring the best or the outstanding part of yours in the era of Kali Yuga, which has surrounded you or everyone with the negativity which is just above your head, so as to displace your positive small thoughts that can make a huge difference in this life. Moving forward, the independent nation thought brings us the energy of patriotism, whereas this also brings a sense of self reliance and dependency that we need to imbibe ourselves. Go on for a skill, achieve a new skill set in this era of the pandemic, as well as this is one thing that will make you distinct and unique. Another thing which this independent Bharat to become the primitive called the golden bird of the world is to be established that the duty and the dharma is to be given supremacy and predominance over rights. The Western culture presupposes rights to overshadow the duty, but as an Indian culture and sanskars we owe, duty is one thing that supersedes everything in the theory of karma and dharma. Moreover, to quote here, that independence not only tells about our freedom and rights and liberty, it also stresses upon the very basic factum that your actions should never ever encroach upon the liberty, freedom, as well as rights being exercised by your counterpart or the citizens or the nearby friends, strangers, or anyone with whom you are interacting or communicating on day-to-day basis. Independence not only talks about flag hosting ceremonies or to undertake the cultural program, but it is an attempt to pledge with the sacrosanct nature of the duties that we owe towards our beautiful nation, and being indebted to the actions as well as the struggle which the freedom fighters has fought for us to give such a beautiful nation with a pleasant and peaceful atmosphere to live in, and thereby to exercise our right of choice. Right to choice, I would like to emphasize on this point that right to choice has not been either expressly provided or have been compliedly or coverted under any of the actions or rights. But right to choice to be exercised by each individual is one thing which everyone has aspired for, and all the struggles, let's take from American Revolution, French Revolution until the freedom struggle of the Indian independence of 1947, has been and have been the foundational basis for exercise of the right to choice. And this right to choice has been presupposedly and unequivocally transcended by the liberal or the educationist community. Education always being the tool of change, and change is the only constant. Therefore, every person, right from the beginning, should pursue to have education as a tool and a weapon to in his hand, so as to bring change what he aspires to bring by changing himself first. Because people won't give any of the importance to the words spoken, rather they are supposedly inspired by the actions of yours. By seeing you, they'll imitate, and then a small family bringing values and sanskar to their children that would flourish in the entire country. Henceforth, giving pause to my thoughts here, and I would be feeling in my duty without extending a gratitude towards the Durga Foundation and my dearly friend Adarsh, who has given me such a great opportunity and blissful opportunity so as to share my thoughts on the 74th Independence Day of our beautiful and motherland, Bharat. I would like to leave you all so as to brainstorm on the words hereby I cite. जिन जिन पे जग हंसा है, इतिहास उन्हीं ने रचा है. Therefore, think about it, brainstorm about it, be confident and influencing about your own uniqueness so that no one can be like you. Thank you. Jai Hind.